Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about replacing the house filter. When you have a forced hot air system, you have a filter that filters the air before it comes into the unit itself. It pulls it in from whatever point it's pulling it in from. It filters it, and then it goes into the heating system or the air conditioning to be sent through the whole house. It's a good idea to replace it periodically, depending on the amount of dust or pollen that you have on your particular house. I usually do it every 6 months, usually leading into the winter and then leading back into the summer, just to make sure it's clear. Now, if you pull it out and the filter is clean, there's no need to change it. But it depends on the amount of buildup you have in yours. Now, there's all different kinds of filters. This is the one that I'm using right here. You can see it's made by Rheem. Not that I'm pushing Rheem over any other brand. This just happens to be the one that I picked up in a store. Now, there's different size filters. This, you can see, is 20 by 20 by 1. It means it's 20 inches by 20 inches by 1 inch thick. Each heating system or air conditioning system has different thicknesses in the filter, so make sure you use the correct one for your particular application. It's fairly easy. What you want to do first before you do anything is shut your air conditioner or your heating system off so it doesn't turn on. Not that it's dangerous, but it'll actually create a draft in there and it may be a little difficult getting it in or getting it out. All right, so first thing you do is shut it off, and then we'll pull that filter out. We'll look at it. If it's dirty, we're going to change it. If it's not dirty, then we're just going to, reuse it. All right, so it is a little dark down here, as you can tell, but I will try to light it up the best I can for you. All right, so enough talking. Let's get in there. Let's take a look at it, and then we're going to decide whether we're going to replace it or we're just going to use it for the time being. All right, so let me show you where it's going to be located. Now, each heating system is a little bit different. Depends on the application. Okay, usually when you look at the filter at the heating system itself, wherever you have your intake, which is right here, the filter is usually located down in the bottom there, and you can see where this filter is located right there. And it looks like somebody had already written on here 20 by 20, and obviously it's 1 inch. The airflow is marked on there as well, so you want to make sure you put your filter in at the correct your location. All right, let's pull it out and let's take a look at it. Okay, so this is the filter here. Like I said, you just take the filter, you pull it out. Now, if it's not marked on there, the airflow, make sure you realize which direction the filter is actually, the airflow is going. All right, so we just take the filter and we pull it out. Sometimes they stick a little bit. And as you can see, it gets stuck a little bit here. You just push it and you can pull it right out, just like that. Now, when you look at it this way, it doesn't look very dirty. But when you turn it over this way, you can see that there's a considerable amount of dust inside here. All right, you can see all this. All right, so we are going to replace this. So this filter then is going to be trash. We'll just put this off to the side for now. Now, obviously, we're going to take the packaging off of the filter. You can get these in just about any of the big box stores, of course. They're available everywhere, including online. Okay, so now you want to look on your filter, and you can see the arrow right here? Airflow is this direction, so that's the way we want to put this in. We take our filter, put it back in here like this, just like that. And you may have to play around with it. Sometimes they stick a little bit. You just push it in. And that's it. It's in as far as it goes now. Now, some of these heating systems have a cover that goes over this one, but this particular one does not have a cover over the top of it. Some of them have a cover that snap over the top, but this one doesn't. All right, and that's it. Then we make sure we turn our heating system back on, make sure our airflow is correct direction on here, as you can see, and that's it, we're done. Okay, so that's it. Our job is all done. It's a fairly easy job. Just make sure your filter is pushed all the way in as far as it can. Make sure you turn your heating system, your air conditioning system back on, and that's it. This job is done and good to go. And as you can see, there is a significant amount of dust in here, so it's always a good idea to replace it. Usually, like I said, I do it in the winter leading into the winter, and I usually do it in the summer leading into the summer. So that way, twice a year, and it's good to go. But it depends on how much pollen and dirt and dust that you build up in yours. That's it. This job is done, and on to the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.